And we are back, so let us see where it all leads to. Just some money that I don't really need. Like, I cannot do anything with this walls as well, so that's the wrong one. No, it's not here either. I'm missing something.
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
We can always ask our hosts.
I will leave that to you.
I cannot touch any of these. Yeah, I'm really feeling like I'm just breaking the game on the left and the right. Alright, bunch of mosaics. Okay, that's where we initially were.
Penshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close. Just a quick look around.
Yeah, I believe we already explored everything we could in here. Alright, lady, if you could just wait for me for 1 second. Ah, so those are sentinels. Yeah, I believe that's where this guide lady will help us. So let us actually have her lead the way so we don't have to perform this thing twice. I believe yeah, I picked you already. Don't mind me while I'm looting you, lady.
I've never heard that phrase. Can anyone translate?
I'll try. Can you talk like us?
Deltash!
Never mind.
Can you, lady, with all due respect, but please can you be a bit faster?
One down!
Yeah, it is the same. It is the same path. Though I would prefer this guide lady showed me that to the end. Well, either this lady is broken or she just guided us to the highest point she could possibly guide.
The Well of Sorrows.
So Mithal endures.
Andraste, guide us.
Well, let's do this, guys. Let's.
I want them dead before the master arrives.
Kaltora Virethan!
I will swim if I must. So close. The well knows its vessel, and those who would despoil it. Stand aside, Inquisitor. The trials you set me, I have overcome. As a courtesy, leave now. Or not at all.
Well, it's a little too late for that, though,
You
lady.
truly believe we can dismiss our armies with a handshake, Calpurnia?
What I offer may be their only chance to survive. You serve your people, you have one last chance to save them. The Well of Sorrows overflows with knowledge. Power abandoned by those the elves worshipped as gods. To walk the Fade without the anchor. That is what the Well of Sorrows will give Corypheus.
So why are the vessel, though?
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus clawing at the well?
I will carry it like a jug brimming for his use. Can you not see? I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransack its wisdom to try to defeat Corypheus. But you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
Well, just you know, Corypheus plans to bind you, because we actually finished this part.
Once you've drunk from the well, Corypheus will use a ritual on you. You'll be a mindless tool, enslaved to his will.
That... Where I come from, idle tales must be proven.
Here, the page with his binding ritual. He tried it on your master, Erasthenes.
How could you know? And these runes, no one has written in these since... He made so many promises, and everyone alive! Then heed his cavern Vass! He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind.
So you did this for the Tevinter?
That's why you joined Corypheus. To see Tevinter rebuilt.
To see her reborn. Slaves allowed their true potential, corruption excised. Tevinter was the cradle of civilization. Imagine what her future could be. A crafter of wonders, standing against the savage Kunari. A beacon for all.
Rebuild into winter, eh? Like, who am I to decide whether rebuild a entire civilization or not?
Perhaps Tevinter does need a strong leader. Be that woman, while you still can.
You mock me, Inquisitor. As if you'd let me walk away.
The Inquisitor is showing you great mercy, mage. Do not waste it.
If Corypheus triumphs. Listen, if any power can challenge him, it lies in the well. Perhaps its price is too high, but if you can take it, humble him. Vitae Benefaria, Inquisitor. Do not follow us. I will give you some time. I go to confront my master. Then I will return to Tevinter. If there is anything left of me.
Abeloth!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
She's gone. We're done.
Corypheus needed Calpurnia to use the well. Without her, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
So what, it stays locked away forever?
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
But yeah, what's the price? We never heard of it.
Gifts like this don't come freely.
No boon of Mythal was ever granted without cost. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mithal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
So wait, where will you go though?
You leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shamlan have not touched. It may be that only Uthenra awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
So what happened to Mithal though?
Is it possible this Mithal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mithal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Virabella San remains. As do we. That is something.
So what? Why won't you actually fight Corypheus with us
You
though?
could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves. Long ago.
Malas Amali Nahalam Abalas.
So now what?
His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
Okay, so is that...
Note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key.
So
Take
guys,
its
needed to
power,
fix the door?
and Mithal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
Well, that's not good.
Seems like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends.
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
So... what do you mean I'll...
You alone? This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
I don't know.
I don't know who's better suited, and neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
Yeah, but what about the price?
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mithal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
I don't know that probably anyone should use this.
I hate to say it, but Abelas's plan to destroy the well may be the best one.
What happens when Corypheus comes for you again? He is immortal. The wisdom of the well may include a way to destroy him. Give me this and I fight at your side. I shall be your sword.
What does everyone else drink?
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Well, I know the well's danger.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion. A gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
I don't know, guys, that I can trust her with that. Like, she is the power hungry. Like, she was so in the first game. What are the odds that she's not anymore like this? And I'm already paying quite a heavy burden to do all this, so I'll be the one taking the price.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
It won't.
Who's to say it will go to waste?
I do. Perhaps it is better this way. Do as you will with the Well of Sorrows, Inquisitor. But be careful.
Oh boy. And Sarah, you're greatly disapproving this.
Why am I here?
That looks like a shadows or something.
Corypheus. A Magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him.
Is that a yes or no?
I can't understand what you're... Look, will you help me or not? Inquisitor! Inquisitor!
Oh boy.
How do you feel?
Hi.
The Illuvian!
Through the mirror.
Oh, and I got the achievements. Yeah, for the finishing this quest. Boy, oh boy, everyone. What did I just got myself into?
It is done.
Alright, so now that we've took this burden, what it gives us exactly?
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished. If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not. He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
Well, I still can barely understand it though.
Something from that well is speaking to me. Though it's hardly making sense.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
Well, then why won't you help me understand that?
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon is not an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but where there's dragon...
I need to summon Mythal.
Yeah, sure, easy task.
Whatever Mythal was, goddess or myth?
There. An altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
No.
I don't think certain is the right word.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Boy, oh boy, everyone. That was quite an adventure, I must tell you. And I am like mentally exhausted, like even as my character, because of what happened. So yeah, this is gonna be some time where I have to process all of this, like literally all of this. And I also need to review all of the skills and possibly reset everything. Let's see how much. Okay, I should have enough gold for it. But yeah, I'm not really sure I will go straight to this puzzle part. What I'll do, I'll probably do this additions first on the Frostback Basins and Disaster in the Deep Roads. And after that, I will consider for the continuation. Like, I don't know how much after that is left. But yeah, that was quite a journey. I enjoyed it, even though, like, in the end, sometimes I was just led blindly, and possibly I broke a game sometimes, like not doing exactly what was expected, but I don't feel bad for that. No, I do not. So next time we will most possibly do one of the side contents, the DLC content, and after that we'll see in which mood I will be next time and how I will proceed with that. So I will see you all next time, everyone. Bye.